this is over.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw, and I have to tell you it is great to be back. As you know, I'm your commentator, James Merkerson, and now, like I said, I'm back. It's great to be back, but let's focus in on the match at hand, which is Chris Jericho, Mr. Y2J, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, about to take on a man he's faced before. I can tell you he will be facing the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. These two men faced off when they first joined the Monday Night Raw roster. At the same time, they determined in a matchup, the winner would go on to be the bragging rights captain for Team Raw, or the Team Raw captain for bragging rights, whatever you want to say or however you want to word that, doesn't really matter. But Samoa Joe picked up the win on that night, but the veteran instincts and the resiliency of Jericho was shown on that night, as Samoa Joe applied the rear naked choke 3 times and couldn't get Jericho to submit. That's very interesting, to say the least, but we'll see if Jericho can avenge the loss from that night, though, and beat Samoa Joe here tonight. I mean, I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. But now here comes the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And it'll be, it'll be very interesting to see if Joe can beat Jericho again. Joe, he was a guy that started off with lots of success down in NXT, and then he came, and then he lost that success, losing the NXT title to Baron Corbin, and then it went downhill from there. He beat Jericho on his first night on Raw, and then he didn't win any other matches as far as I can remember, and then he even lost to the Social Outcasts in 6-man tag action, and he lost at bragging rights, getting destroyed by Team SmackDown in the process. But nonetheless, here we go. Samoa Joe, Chris Jericho, match is underway. The men just kind of walking around the ring, circling each other, looking for the moment to strike. Jericho goes in, and they lock up for the collar, about tie up. And Jericho gets the upper hand with a hammer lock. Oh, Joe with the upper hand now, taking him down by the arm, and just wrenching on that Fujiwara armbar. But they lock up again. Jericho once again with the upper hand. Oh, Jericho locks the arm up. Now Joe goes behind. Oh, the side headlock now. And Jericho shoving Joe off. Oh, going for hip toss. But no, Samoa Joe reverses the hip toss. And Joe with a DDT, planting Jericho. Now Joe with 3 huge kicks right to the face of Jericho. Oh, Joe, what's he got planned? A running senton. That is a classic move of Samoa Joe, going for a cover. He's only going to 1 though. Jericho kicks out a count of 1. What a huge big boot right to the face. What Jericho reverses, shoving Samoa Joe off. Jericho looking to be setting up for a suplex, and he hits it. Suplex there. What's he got in mind now? An elbow, a punch, another punch, another punch. Jericho just lighting up. Good old Samoa Joe there. as there was a knee right to the side of the head. That'll hurt. As there was an axe handle to the back of the neck that time. And Jericho tried to Jericho tried to pay homage to his good friend, the late great Eddie Guerrero. He didn't get all of it, but he did connect with it. Oh, Jericho missed the stomp, but he didn't miss the punch to the top of the head. Oh, and a disrespectful slap to the face from Jericho. Samoa Joe is not going to like that, as Jericho just drops the elbow there. Oh, now Joe with a huge short arm clothesline. Now Joe brings him up to his feet in a European uppercut. And these two men, like I said, they know each other. I wouldn't say they know each other very well, but they do know each other in this ring, and they know what each other can do in the ring. Oh. And that, you know, that shows it right there. Joe was setting up for an exploder suplex, and Jericho able to get his way out by elbowing Joe into the side of the head. Now Jericho doing what Jericho does best, the disrespectful just stomps to the face. That's just more disrespectful than it is hurtful. But Jericho now, he got him up, and he tried to lock in the walls, and he's got the walls of Jericho locked in. He's got the walls locked in. Will Joe tap out? Joe, he's writhing in pain. Will he tap out? And no, he doesn't. Joe does not tap out. He powers out and follows up with a reverse suplex. This match has been pretty back and forth so far, but Joe missed a forearm, but he made up for it by connecting with one and hitting a European uppercut right after. And now Joe Irish whips him. And look at the strength of Samoa Joe. The belly-to-belly overhead suplex from the apron to the ring. Samoa Joe is a guy that has so much power, but you really wouldn't expect him to have as much power as he does based on his in-ring style. He's more of a brawler. But nonetheless, Jericho got kicked right in the midsection there. That could have been a little bit low, but referee, he allows it. Nonetheless, Joe just calling Jericho up to his feet and a clothesline. And now Samoa Joe brings him up in a spinning back fist and a headbutt. Samoa Joe just doing what he does best, right there lighting up Jericho with the strikes. Any means necessary. Look at this. Joe once again lighting up Jericho, the slaps, the chops, whatever he has to do. And now there's a running back elbow and an enziguri. That is vintage Samoa Joe. 1, 2, and a late 2 count kick out by Chris Jericho, but he's still in it. Joe with a stomp and bring him up to his feet. Oh, Jericho flips out and right into a code breaker. Jericho flipped out of the suplex attempt right into a code breaker. 1, 2, and a kick out of the code breaker by Samoa Joe. I can't believe that. That code breaker was picture perfect and it came out of nowhere. I thought it might surprise Joe for Jericho to get the win, but it did not. As Jericho with a forearm and a step up enziguri. Jericho with a kick, forcing Joe to turn over. At that time, he paid homage to Eddie very well, as he's back on the apron now. Jericho, in this matchup, he's been kind of relying a little bit more on his speed, his quickness, and his high flying than he normally would. And there's a springboard drop kick. Picture perfect springboard drop kick. But Jericho, he may be a veteran, but even veterans make mistakes, as he forgot to drag Joe away from the ropes. But he's just wrenching on the neck of Samoa Joe now. But, you know, Jericho, he's got the clear advantage at the moment. That's very good for him. See if he can keep it. Joe with a reversal. The Irish whip. Jericho rebounds off the ropes right into the arms of Samoa Joe, who was waiting with a snap power slam. Oh, there's the Mongolian chop. A couple of slaps and a spinning back fist. Oh, a couple of spinning back fists as well. A punch. Another one. Oh, now Joe. Joe's got him up. This is not good for Jericho as there's a muscle buster. A huge muscle buster. Just look at the replay. And that could be the end for Y2J. Is it? 1, 2, 3. He's got him. Samoa Joe is your winner. Very nice. Joe celebrating the victory. That was a nice back and forth matchup and a good win for Samoa Joe, especially after that bragging rights loss. But we'll see what's next for Samoa Joe in the coming weeks. But next, it's time to go into our main event. And our main event here tonight is John Cena versus Christian. As we all know, Kurt Angle made that announcement earlier on tonight. And John Cena, he has not had the best of luck here in Universe Mode. He started off Universe Mode with a huge win over Seth Rollins, and who at the time was the WWE Champion. So that was huge. And then he took a loss to Roman Reigns. He took a loss in the Triple Threat that Seth Rollins won at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And then he hasn't been able to do anything since. You know, just continuously losing, with an exception of the win he picked up on main event, which was the Loser Leaves Raw special matchup between Ambrose and Cena. And Ambrose, you know, that did more for him leaving Raw and going to SmackDown than it did for Cena staying on Raw. But nonetheless, Cena, not too long ago, he did beat Seth Rollins once again in the middle of the ring in very quick, dominant fashion. Very surprised to see the former WWE Champion lose like that, but he did, and Cena picked up a huge victory. And the GM of Raw, Kurt Angle, he was very impressed with that impressive victory from Cena, and he said that he's gonna put Cena in a series of matches against, of course, first was after the Seth Rollins match, he put Cena in a match with Christian, and then with the WWE Champion Triple H. And he said that if Cena can beat both Christian and Triple H, like, he would make the matchup at the next pay-per-view SummerSlam a fatal 4-way WWE Championship match. But we'll have to wait and see. Christian is no joke. He's been really impressive here in Universe Mode, especially as of late, with his one of his only true losses coming to the hands of Triple H when the referee didn't see Christian's hand on the bottom rope after a spine buster and a pinfall. But nonetheless, we'll have to wait and see what happens in this matchup as Captain Charisma takes on John Cena. But first, let's take a look here at some of the other matches that you didn't get to see here. Del Rio defeats Zack Ryder. Then we have Sasha Banks and Charlotte, with Charlotte beating Sasha Banks, and then Bo Dallas versus Alex Rain, and Alex Rain picked up the win. Now, Cena running right at Christian, and Christian caught him with a flapjack. I don't know what Cena was thinking there, but Christian hit him with a flapjack, and then they lock up in a collar elbow tie-up. And Christian, he just got the upper hand at the moment. Christian is definitely a lot more technically sound than John Cena is, as we all know. Cena's more about, you know, the power. Oh, electric chair. No, Cena powering out. Not powering out, I should say, just throwing some vicious punches to the top of the head to get out of it. And a back suplex. By the way, I just want to say, I haven't said it yet, but the general managers of Raw, NXT and SmackDown, Kurt Angle, Cody Rhodes, and Edge, thank you for getting my job back. I just have to thank you for that, As John Cena here with a sit-out power bomb. The running sit-out power bomb. 1, 2, kick you out by Christian. Very similar to what would be called a Liger bomb. Or now Cena going for a sunset flip. The sunset flip power bomb. Cena trying to end it quickly, but there's the 2. Oh, but Christian with the reversal. 1. And Cena quickly kicks out. Cena trying to end the match quick. That's kind of a smart strategy for Cena. When the matches have been drawn out here in Universe mode, Cena hasn't done very well. So very smart strategy for him, as Cena just lighting up. Cena was lighting up Christian with some punches and then a drop kick. Cena, he's got the athleticism and he can be technically sound. Just most of the time he chooses to rely on power more. But that hasn't really worked for him here in Universe mode. So I have to wait and see, if he kind of changes up his strategy in the coming weeks. But there's a drop kick from Christian. It didn't look like he got the full connection, but he did connect with it nonetheless, as there was a neck breaker and a kick and a slap right to the face. There's a forearm by Christian. Yeah. On a small package from Christian. Now Christian the one trying to end the match early. Got a 2. But off the inside cradle, Cena kicks out at 2. Now Christian's got him up to his feet though with a kick, and a punch, and another one. And a forearm. And another forearm. And another punch, and another one. And a chop, and a punch. Oh, but Cena reverses, sending Christian into the corner. And a huge clothesline. Cena looking for that 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me, but Christian, you're about to feel this 5-knuckle shuffle. And we know what that normally follows the 5-knuckle shuffle. The attitude adjustment really hit it. He's got him up, but now Christian reverses into an inverted DDT. Christian with a nice reversal there. And Christian looking to go up to the top. What's he setting up for? Cena turns around right into a missile drop kick. Cena turned around to the missile drop kick. And now Christian going up to the top one more time. What's he setting up for this time? Cena got up. And whatever Christian was looking for, he had to change plans mid-flight and it didn't work out. But Christian's still with the upper hand and a huge slap and a European uppercut. Now Cena back up on his feet again. Christian just dragging Cena over to the ropes. Punch to the face. And hangs Cena up on the ropes. Slingshotting Cena's throat into that bottom rope. Christian going for the cover, thinking that could be the end. 2. And a kick out at 2. Kind of a later 2 count by Cena, but a 2 count nonetheless. He's still in the match. Now Christian sends him into the corner. Then a back elbow. Another one. And another one. And another one. 4 straight back elbows to the side of the head of Cena. That will definitely hurt. As there's the Irish whip. And here's another flapjack from Christian. But Christian, he dropped to a knee to kind of recollect his stamina. But that's going to cost him as Cena. He's lighting Christian up with the shoulder tackles and a spin out power bomb. Looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle again. Will he hit it? No! Christian with a kick to the top of the head. A punch to the face. And Christian with his signature reverse DDT. But Christian not going for the cover off of it. He's throwing him into the corner. Yep, into the corner. Now Christian, he's got Cena up on the top rope. What's Christian looking for? Oh, Christian set up for a Hurricane Rana, but he was caught into a power bomb from the second rope. Cena with a huge move there. As Cena's been busted open by that reverse DDT, I'm pretty sure. But now here's another 5-knuckle shuffle Now Christian's bleeding. Cena turns him over. Or Cena, he's got the STF locked in. STF locked in. Will Christian tap out? Cena reaching as far back on that neck as I believe humanly possible. He's trying to make Christian tap out. But no, Christian still with enough power to fight out. As there's a snapmare and an elbow right to the back of the neck. Christian, of course, doing what he can. Punch to the face to spin him around. And there's the kill switch. Kill switch by Christian. 1, 2, and Cena kicks out of the kill switch. Christian can't believe it, just staring at Cena's prone body on the ground. If the kill switch didn't end it, this definitely will. Setting up for the move of his best friend, Edge the spear. But Cena reversed the spear into a DDT. And now just taunting Christian. As there's a stomp. Cena with some huge punches. And now he's got Christian staggered. And the springboard stunner. The springboard stunner. Now Cena going for the attitude adjustment again. Oh, he's got him up. And no, once again, Christian reverses, driving the elbows into the side of the head. And Christian, once again, after reversing the attitude adjustment, hits the kill switch. And 1, 2, 3. Christian picks up the win over John Cena. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of Monday Night Raw. But be sure to stay tuned for all the other broadcasts here in the WWE, as we have NXT, SmackDown, and main event, of course, coming up. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.